Welcome back. It's been a few videos. We've been consistent, right? Not too shabby, and it's super, super bright right here. So let me fix this for you guys. Right? Not too shabby. I had a rest day yesterday, but guess what? I was up ahead on footage, so you didn't even know it was a rest day because I was able to pump that content out and continue posting on the daily grind for, I think maybe now we're on like day 6. Something like that. So almost a week. That's pretty freaking good. Not too shabby at all, if you know what I mean. Woke up this morning. I had a nice little refeed last night. No, I didn't. I mean, I just enjoyed myself watching the World Cup soccer games, which let's talk about it. I mean, there's already been a few games, but the first day of the World Cup, the first ref in that Mexico versus South Africa game, dude, that guy loved giving out the red cards. I mean, he wanted it to be like a flag soccer match. That guy definitely did not want any physicality happening on that field. 3 red cards in the first World Cup match is insanity. South Korea did phenomenal. I knew they were going to do great. Koreans, man, they got grit. They're passionate. They're hardworking. They're not too physical or aggressive players, but like when they get pushed around and get pushed on the field, it lights a fire under their ass of just like, we're going to mathematically figure this out and how we're going to win, find the right person. Bada bing, bada boom. And they scored 2 freaking goals after down 1-0. That was great. Today is a big soccer day. I had to play soccer tonight at 7:45 to about 9. There's 2 World Cup games. There's the Canada game at 3. So that means I'm going to go work out now, which is pretty early. I'm going to work out from 11:30 to like 1:30. Or what time is it? It's 10:30 now. So I'll get to the gym at 12. Then I'll get home, finish about like 12:15, be able to watch the soccer game right there. And then I'll miss a little bit of the USA games. I'll be playing my own little pickup soccer match. We'll be streaming that on the car ride home. My goal is to not miss a World Cup game this whole World Cup. The World Cup's sick, dude. Like I played soccer. It's a once in 4 years. I think it's going to be awesome. I don't know who's going to win. I truly don't. I'm going to say someone like Spain. I think Spain's going to win. That'd be crazy for Lamine Yamal. Kid's a tank. I just got back my testosterone results from LabCorp, which I got tested 2 days ago and they already came back, which brings me to the sponsor of today's video, which is LabCorp. One thing I've learned from bodybuilding is that blood work is super important. You can feel good externally, but it's still important to know what's actually going on internally. There's been times in my career where I felt like my testosterone levels were super high, but in reality, they were actually really low. With LabCorp On Demand, you can choose from a bunch of different health tests like testosterone, men's health, cholesterol, HbA1c, hormone levels, and other wellness markers to get a better understanding of your health. For me personally, I chose to get my testosterone levels checked just to see where they're at. And honestly, the whole process was really easy. I purchased the men's health test through LabCorp On Demand online, then went to a local LabCorp patient service center at the sample collection, and there were thousands of LabCorp locations nationwide. And what's nice is you get notified when your results are ready really fast. So you're not sitting there waiting forever wondering what's going on. My testosterone levels came back at 535 nanograms per deciliter, which was a little bit low, but my free testosterone was a bit in the higher range at 142.8, and I've been building muscle at a great rate, so you know what? I'm honestly pretty pleased with it. As someone who used to compete in bodybuilding, I know how important it is to actually monitor your health markers and not just guess based on how you feel, especially if you care about your energy, performance, recovery, hormones, longevity, or just optimizing your health overall. I think a lot of people wait until something feels seriously wrong before checking their health, but honestly, it's smarter to stay ahead of it and actually know where your levels are at. If you guys want to check your own levels, go to my sponsor and use code Anthony Mantello to get 20% off select test. I'll put this link in the description and a pinned comment, and I'll throw a QR code up on screen as well for you guys. Thank you to LabCorp On Demand for sponsoring this video, and back to the video. So looking at it here, I'm only on 150 tests, and I respond pretty poorly to testosterone, I guess. I'm only at 535.8 nanograms per deciliter. My SHBG is at 15.6, and my free test is pretty high at 142.8. Totally fine, right? You're fine with my test levels like that? Good libido? Yeah. I mean, overall, I think where I'm at physically, mentally, and health-wise, I really like it. I'm comfortable with it. So I actually got a question on Snapchat. Let me see if I can pull it up, because some kid asked me, like, I'm 18 years old, my test level is 600 something. Do you think I should hop on TRT? And I was like, bro, no. And then he was like, why? What do you mean why? You're 18 years old and your testosterone levels are decently high. Like 600 is not bad at all. Oh, here we go. Ready for this? Do you think getting on TRT is reasonable if I'm getting bloods regularly? I'm 18 and been training for 4 years, pretty big, and have 658 total tests. That's literally perfect. It's great, right? I guess perfect in an ideal world would be like near 1,000 because that's what everyone says. But no, dude, 658 is like totally great. You don't need to hop on testosterone. So People will be crazy, bro. Thank you to LabCorp for sponsoring this video. If you want to get any health test, you can easily get it done at LabCorp. Yo, what's for breakfast, champ?
Nice poppin' mashed potatoes.
Like a child. Humongous bowl of mashed potatoes. It actually looks really good. These are instant mashed potatoes. 80 grams of carbs. It's probably like a bulking hack, or what do you think it's a cutting hack? Is all the volume?
No, cutting hack. There's so much volume. Yesterday I was so full. I mean, I also am like nauseous all the time, so.
You feeling better?
I'm starting to get there.
Let him have a sniff of your popsicle. He's gonna lick it. Oh no. I have myself, oh, that's way too close for you guys. A popsicle chilling out. It's Pedialyte, so we got some electrolytes before we go work out. Doesn't say how much though, but we do have the box actually right here. We're looking at 130 milligrams of sodium, 4 carbs, 3 sugars.
For 2 pops.
For 2 pops. All right, 65 milligrams of sodium.
How's that ice pop?
Really good actually. This one doesn't have much of the kick of the sodium compared to the other ones we had last night. So I'm a big fan. I'm having all my cream rice cools down. We don't usually carry ice cream in our house. What if we started?
I wouldn't be able to control myself with ice cream.
Neither would I, but like, dude, that's what's up. That's the good shit. How good does that look?
It looks alright. Nothing really looks good to me right now.
Dude, you have like some weird coronavirus. Like you can't eat, taste, nothing looks appealing.
I can taste.
Oh.
I can taste just like any of like the normal food that I used to eat, like my daily food, like is so unappetizing to me right now, and I don't know why. Like it actually makes me nauseous. Like coffee. Whenever I see coffee, I get nauseated.
Oh my gosh, yeah. This is like your first caffeine reset in forever.
I know, I'm like, I haven't had caffeine in over a week now.
Good for you. You probably feel great when you go back on it, but don't indulge. Just like have like a cup of coffee pre-workout and that's it. And until that starts like not being potent, you can go up.
What's going on?
I needed a salty treat after all that cream of rice. It was too sweet. So we only had 2 teriyaki seaweeds and 2 salt and olive oil seaweed seed snacks. I originally only had 2 in 1, but I was like, I have to balance it out so I could have another teriyaki. And I had some pretz.
Yo!
Better work out. New addition to the car mount. Potentially, if this works, I should be able to lock my phone in there and I can maybe have some car talks now because this whole camera, it's too big. I've tried. I have a suction cup tripod back there and you can actually see, let's see if I can get it for you guys. You see little circles right there? It's probably super hard to see, but I've tried suction cupping this camera to that mount up there so I can have like car talks, but this camera's too big that it just like can't turn and face me. So now I can do a little less quality of a camera being my iPhone while I can talk to you guys while driving to the gym. So yeah, could be pretty cool. But we have our coffee. We're about to go head to the gym now. I need to fix my training split. I don't know necessarily what I want to do yet because I have this one day that's just like a junk day. It's not necessarily anything productive. And I want to probably do like a push-pull legs. See, here's me mid-thought and like being stuck and confused. I'm honestly probably going to ask AI on what to do because my dilemma is I rest every Thursday. Friday, I play soccer at nighttime, so I do not want to hit legs Friday. I can hit it Saturday. That's like the ideal day because I'm fine with training legs after playing soccer. I don't want my legs to slow down my soccer playing, but I'm fine with training legs after soccer. Make sense? But I want to like push-pull legs, and then I have like an extra 2 days, I guess, or 3 days. Yeah, because I train 6 days a week. I gotta figure this shit out, man. Let me try to. Holy shit, look at this photo of me that came up from 2 years ago. Look how old I look, bro. Fucking unk status. I look like I have gray hair. And my skin is so thick. This is 7 weeks post pro card. That's what high gear dosage does to you, dude. Fucking ages you like fucking milk. Now look at me. I look at least 4 years younger and I'm 2 years older. Ridiculous. Let me see. ChatGPT actually gave me a pretty good training split. What I did was I gave it my current workout routine, mentioned like the whole soccer situation and stuff. And it was like, oh yeah, dude, you just fucking do this, you idiot. I was like, all right, cool. So it would be rest Thursdays. Friday is chest and delts and soccer at night. Saturday's back and arms. Sunday legs. Monday chest and delts. Tuesday back and arms. Wednesday's legs. So I have legs twice. Rest Thursday. I can try it. Typically they say like your legs, and this is from experience too, but your legs feel the worst recovery wise like 2 days after training, which would land on Friday. Monday, chest and delts. Tuesday, back and arms. Wednesday, legs. Thursday, rest. Friday, chest plus delts plus soccer. Saturday, back and arms. Sunday, legs. Where's my belt? The fuck? Hold on. What the actual shit tits? All right, maybe I left it in the gym. I lost a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Oh, this camera's all foggy because the humidity. You have to deal with it because it's raining. But I lost a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and my belt now. I think I left the belt here at the gym, but shit, I don't know about the camera though. The camera was like a couple $100. Let me see your posing. I want you to, like right now, if you're coming on stage and giving on, like hit it at that speed. It gets really on stage. I almost blocked it yesterday. Where you run your abs right now, if I had to point out a weak point, your abs aren't fully popping out, right? When you walk out, you just flex your abs, and then when you hit the Superman pose, you flex abs to 100%. So I don't necessarily have to get you crunched down super hard. You don't want to like obviously collapse your chest. I know what you're saying. It's more so crunching down a little bit. In order to dance on stage, you gotta be light on your toes. You gotta be walking out. Like just like you played soccer or sports, you're on your toes and you can pivot easier. It's the same thing with posing. So like if you're posing, you hit your pose, you turn, and you're kind of a lot more smooth. Gotcha. Just try to like step back. There's a stringer down your chest, just up a little bit more. Good. Keep that glute flex, right? Hyperextend on the glute. And then in this pose, it's literally twisting as hard as you can to get that lat to show. And then blow out so nice and tight. Crunch out your abs. There you go. Right there. Popped. So hamstrings aren't activated. What I would tell you to do, there you go, is think about pushing your heels together in, and as if you're pushing on both of your toes as if you're riding a skateboard. Tighten these up. There you go. Abs. There you go. Symmetrical.
How do you like the hands?
How do I like the hands? I think just symmetrical, whether the fist down. Yeah. Try to lean forward. You're leaning back a lot. What happens if you lean forward? It might be easier to punch on your abs, and I think you're so low as opposed to. There you go. Legs flex, abs reflex, chest. There it is. Reminds me of Michael DeBoer. This foot, put pressure on your pinky toe, because I need your hip flexors to pop out. So not on your pointer toe, but your pinky toe, the outside of your foot. Yeah, wrap it on your foot. That's great. Yeah, right there. Yeah, you flow so much better now. Nice. Don't enter you're pushing your ass up now. I just wanted you to act like you're riding a skateboard. So you're putting a lot of pressure on your toes on this back foot. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've never ridden a skateboard.
Okay, so the scooter, anything where you're pushing, you're getting ready to run, you're in the starting position. Hey, you like flickers, you just don't have like that connection with the watch me, instead of being here, I want you to go like this. This way you can internally rotate and latch. Yeah. There you go. I would honestly fuck the vacuum. That's so strong. So your waist comes in, your obliques don't have love handles. That's strong. You just gotta remember to crunch on the abs. Yeah. Abs. There it is. I like that. That looks polished. Fuck the vacuum. That's your strong grip. A lot of the poses for you, your strengths are straight on because if you think about it, your legs aren't flickering. They look the biggest, and you have such a small waist. That like knee flexor core, very crazy. You can pull it into a vacuum, but always play that strength of like obliques, core, then vacuum. Well, that, my friends, was a solid ass workout. Really freaking good chest bump. That's what I get for having some good sodium and carbs this morning. That shit was nice. Alrighty, wait till you guys see the bowl I have of potatoes and chicken while we watch the World Cup. Huge. Absolute carb load for soccer tonight. While that cools down, so I can actually taste the flavor. You know when things are too hot and you can't taste it? Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. We have a nice little thing of salad with some balsamic. What is it, Ali? Balsamic vinegar?
Balsamic vinegar, yeah.
So a very low calorie dressing. Oh, I wish we do have olives.
Yeah, we have olives.
I forgot I bought these olives back in like...
Literally the first grocery haul when we moved here.
No.
Yes, from Sam's Club.
That's such a lie.
No, it's not.
It has not been like 2 years.
Because I remember our pantry was empty with like olives in it, bro. Game day!
Let's get it. Feeling ready. Feeling excited. Sorry, woman. Turning right as well. You know what? I'm feeling fucking motivated. World Cup just started. I was motivated from yesterday's game. I'm motivated today. Watch. I'm gonna own that shit. I forgot my socks, motherfucker. Couldn't find them. So hopefully these can hold my shin guards in place.
Jeez.
I didn't find them in my sock drawer. I couldn't find them in my other drawer I potentially put them in. So I checked the white laundry basket, like clean laundry basket that has to be folded. Couldn't find them. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna waste too much time now. So I just grabbed the longest socks I could find, which are like these black dress socks. So maybe they'll work. I mean, I really don't care. I'm fine without wearing shin guards until I get hit in the shins and I'm like, oh fuck, that hurt. This is crazy. What I've noticed in the World Cup is there's some guys that don't wear shin guards. Like their socks are so short, I don't see any shin guards in. I'm like, what? I don't know, kind of weird, bro.
Yes, Aunt. Yes, Aunt! Is that Anthony? Yeah. I got it on video.
Came back from soccer, watching the World Cup right now. 2-0 USA. Let's go. Oh man, all right, we got home, fed the cats, made my meal. I'm gonna get 2 more meals in tonight at soccer. I was exhausted, man. I was running really poorly in all honesty. I scored 2 goals though, which was awesome. Great feeling, almost had a hat trick. So close. But let me show you what I just cooked up. This is part 1 of the meal. You guys know the drill. 3 eggs. I didn't have any more white bread or potato bread, so we went with some sourdough bread. This was the last bit of like, I guess, normal bread besides bagels I had in my fridge. And then we have a liquid death here. Orange. Honestly, would probably not buy that again, so I can save you some money. Wouldn't do it. Okay, part 2, yogurt, cinnamon, stevia, honey. Put in the freezer for a little bit, and then the same thing with the cottage cheese, but we just added maple syrup and peanut butter for this one. Dude, I wish I could give this to anyone to try. Go USA, dude, they're playing so well.
They really are playing well.
And that's rare. They've been investing a lot of money in their youth program. I'm sure other countries are too, but USA is a very rich country. But the other countries have heart. In the US, you have backup plans like college that we can go into debt for. In the other countries, you can be a street vendor or something. The US is up 3-0 right now in the first half. I also decided to have a cream cheese bagel. Is it cream cheese? Yeah, it's cream cheese. I always get sour cream and cream cheese mixed up, but this is cream cheese. Ooh. We went a little bit naughty with the last meal. We went with a buffalo chicken pizza from MegaFit. I thought these were lower calories than what they are, Macros are still pretty cool though. The back of the nutrition label says like 470 calories, but that's for half a pizza. So it's really 940 calories. 50 grams of protein, 75 carb, and 52 fat. Very high in fat, obviously, because of the cheese. But it smells delicious. Here we go. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Wow. Wow. No cap, that is worth the calories. I hate that I said no cap there. That actually tastes so freaking good. I'm so happy I had this tonight. On like a night of soccer, so much cardio was done. This is a night I definitely deserve this, and wow, the flavor was great. All right, guys, I'm gonna close out the video here. Just wanna say I appreciate all the support and you guys tuning in on the daily basis. It's been actually very fun making this, almost at a week, which is pretty cool. The first accomplishment of many more to come. See you in the next one.